Greetings, fellow Ammonites. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, Episode 89, Monumental Undertaking. This stream, I'm going to be working towards some of the in-game goals. I'm going to try to obtain the Bastet Spear, which is the third relic that we want, and then also working on the in-game goals. So a little reminder there, the in-game goals is to launch Amun-Ra to space. But also, I think building a giant mega pyramid is also a pretty good goal. So we're going to be working on both, which is kind of a lot. I'll be polling in just a minute here about exactly where the pyramid is going to go. That will be left up to you. And then to recap last stream, or at least the end of last stream, we made some daring entrances. As you can see, Amun-Ra got chewed up a little bit into ancient complexes to hack terminals for information about the Bastet Spear. So we are now sitting at 4 out of 5. And that is where we're picking up. So welcome. Welcome. And before you guys ask, Yoda is fine. I do have a command for him, because when he's not covered by a blanket, you'll notice that he has bald patches and stitches and things like that. Just some skin issues of his that was addressed by a veterinarian. He's fine. Yeah, he's flashing his stitches now. Oh, sorry. I didn't actually poke them. I just grazed him, but he thought I was telling him that there was a peanut there. Sorry, buddy. There was no peanut, but there is now. Glitch, thank you for the bits. So we also figured out why Lady Shell's rugs were terrible. It is an art skill, despite the fact that it is on an electric tailor bench. If you drill down here... Yeah, where is it? Where does it even say that? Allowed artistic skill. So that's why she made the impossibly bad Grand Rug, is the rugs are made by artists, not by craftsmen. So, TIL, I guess. Poor Floof needs love. Oh, he's been getting lots of love. So one of the things I'm going to pull is, and I'll do this in a few minutes, is where to put the pyramid. So the pyramid costs twice as many resources as the Sphinx. We of course could just like move the Sphinx to be next to the little cat temple and put the pyramid here, or we could try to nest the pyramid in here or here, whatever. So I'll be putting up a whole bunch of poll options. Heck, we could even throw the pyramid where the pasture used to be, and then change the pasture fences so that they adjust accordingly. So I'll be polling that in, let's say, 12 minutes time. It's gonna be hard for me to pet Yoda. I have to make sure not to pet his sewn up wounds. Sabin is in the Battle Sculptor pod for 17 more days, so I don't really have to worry about her for a bit. Amun-Ra is healing up nicely. You know what? How about you use that here? I'm going to set these for prisoners or slaves, because I don't have any slaves, so that these beds aren't normally used. Because I don't really want Amun-Ra to sleep in the waiting room. That doesn't feel great. Whoa! Glitch, yeah, you hit a new bit badge. Well, thank you. Currently, we're researching artificial metabolism. That is a result of you guys voting for me to research, biomods. It hasn't been a goal for me to actually make any of these biomods, so the only parts that Amun-Ra has at the moment are ones that we found through quests and the like. Speaking of quests, here is one now. Wants me to take care of 3 cows for 9 days, and they are willing to gift an orbital beam targeter for that? Okay, do we cow sit? It's kind of like cow tipping, I guess. Yes or no, and you guys can vote on that. Brother John, thank you for all the gifted subs. Cheers. So there's the little vote timer for the cow sitting. 3 cows in 9 days. Take my money first. I appreciate it. And congrats to all the sub-recipients, too. I already have a pasture. All I would really need to do is to plop some additional sleep spots in here, and we are officially cow ready. I would say the dandelion fields look a little sparse, but lucky for me, I have lots of peas and cabbages. Hey, Madzi, thanks for all the gifted subs as well. That kind of makes up for what you did in Knights of the Seer. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I got my eye on you. Oh, man. It all worked out. Yeah, exactly. And Lady Shell for all the gifted subs as well. Welcome. So, another thing I'm going to do is I have the viewer submitted goals open. So I am going to allow you all to submit viewer goals that I think can be done in parallel to all the other projects that I've got going on. So one thing I want to do is to start shaving down this mountain so that I can make room for a chariot in the sky, if you catch my drift. And I have a lot of miners in the colony, so it shouldn't be that hard to shave the mountain down to size, especially after we have all the added protection of the bolstered defenses with the uranium walls and everything. All right, you guys obviously want me to cow sit. Not a single person said no, so let's just go ahead and poll about the rewards. What reward to accept? 1, which is beam targeter, shock lance, and plasteel. 2, a pulsar, animal, pulse, litter world, meds, and uranium. Or 3, a whopping heaping serving of goodwill. Lady Shell, thanks for the bits as well, and Icarus, thanks for the resub. I am sure you're about to redeem a hydrate, Icarus, so I'll just hydrate ahead of time. And Lowland for the resub as well. All right, I'll give you 2.5 minutes to vote on that, and then we're going to vote on the pyramid location, which is I'm kind of excited about. It wasn't added in specifically for me, but I feel like it was. There was a lot of updates to the Alpha Memes mod, and some of them were actually maybe updated because the author of the mod, Sarg and I had collaborated in the past, and he may have added some features to the mod because he knew I was using it. So the comedic style got quite the overhaul as a result, which is so very cool and kind. Although there's a lot of modders in the community that do just that, so. So another thing I'm going to want to do is to maybe prepare this area for another reliquary. So I think I will install 2 jade doors on either side of Amon-Ra's bedroom and get rid of this back jade door. And then move the lectern to somewhere else so that I know it's not going to be symmetrical, but moving the lectern so that we can actually put the reliquary in there. Or I could awkwardly put the lectern like here, although that blocks the interaction spot of the reliquary, so that probably doesn't work either. Unfortunately, this large altar doesn't really move. Maybe I nudge the large altar down 1. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. How's Yoda doing? He's actually doing remarkably well. He is on... I'm not even sure what drugs he's on. He takes so many drugs now. But he's on what I'm assuming... Well, one is a antibiotic and the other is like a painkiller. And he seems pretty peppy for, you know, having... Like, I don't even know how many stitches he has. Enough. A go frenzy for sea bass. Nice. Oh, I totally forgot that Lady Shell had a bit of a duke out. All right, so it looks like beam targeter it is. So let's go ahead and pet sit. Cows have arrived. Oh, you know what's a little awkward is these cow Dreadnought? Really? Really? I guess he is a bull, but that's a heck of a name. Because of the orbital trade beacon, it's going to be a little annoying to put the cows where they belong. So I'm going to have... Oh, well, thank you, Scorpio the elephant. Not only did you bury Shellbell, but now you're hauling a cow around. Nice. I like it. And Allegro. I think what I'm going to do is actually raffle these cows' names off to you guys, rather than keeping them named Dreadnought, Allegro. They're pretty awesome names, I gotta say. What was the third one? Saburo, Dreadnought, and Allegro. Those are some solid names. So this is the last rug. It is poor quality because, again, it was made by a robot. Silly robot. This will be my poker rug. I don't know. That's the best I can think of. Okay, artificial metabolism has been researched. That sort of leaves you guys to vote on next research, because I don't really have anything. So I'm going to queue up transport pods, but not necessarily research them. And unfortunately, I don't have these written up. So what should I research? So it looks like I still have some stuff left in the hygiene tree. Maybe not important stuff, but like still technically stuff. There's obviously stuff in the Android tree or normal tree. So I'm going to have you pick the tree. Vanilla, research, hygiene research, Android research. There. The very lazy way. And then once we're done with that poll, I'll poll about the pyramids. Pyramid. I'm probably not making more than one. Just to make that clear. So what is left in the hygiene tree, just so that you're making a bit of an informed decision? There's better showers, tubs, and toilets, more or less. That's all that I would put to use, and only one person could possibly use that, which would be Amun-Ra. And then in terms of the Android tree, we haven't really made any of the Android improvements, but we could do mind implants or advanced programming or plating or, you know, improved organ or whatever the Android equivalent of an organ part is, that kind of stuff. So, just so that you know, that's what it's about. Oh, that is a very odd place for Dreadnought and Saburo. But you know what? That's fine. It's weird, but fine. Looks like those cats are out of pemmican, so... Oh, no, I have pemmican allowed. I think it's just because everybody's on Forest Hall, so I will fix that. Yeah, the cats are going, these ain't cats. Yeah, and they'd be right. So, let's see. Allegro, Sabura, and Dreadnought are going to be forced into the regular barn because they ain't cats, and they don't belong in there. In fact, I'm surprised that the animal bed can even accommodate, Oh no, these are the bit larger. These aren't the boxes. Never mind. If I had made animal boxes, the cows wouldn't be in there anyway. Vanish, congrats on hitting a full year. Well, congrats to me, but thank you to you. I think that's probably more appropriate. Macho, please, just finish the... Thank you. Yeah. Don't leave me hanging with, like, a partial door. Skyra, do not poop in my bed. I will be unhappy. Okay. Android research it is. Whoa, we are almost done with transport pods. Holy cow, that was quick. So let's say maybe mine implants? Yeah. Or organs. I'm gonna go with mine implants first. Alright, new marriage spot is gonna be here. It's pretty lame, but it's the best I'm coming up with at the moment. Tangier, thanks for the gifted sub. Okay, I did promise the poll about where the pyramid's gonna go. So the pyramid is this large, just for a point of reference. It's huge. How big is this? Let me use the advanced plans. So it is 24 by 23 by 23 or something. I'm honestly not even sure. 20, maybe it's 25 by 25. Something like that. Okay, so that's blue. I'm not necessarily going to put it there. Oh, and of course I just ruined my dandelions. Let me put that back. So this is the blue area, and I'm going to change the opacity here so that you can see it a little bit easier. There. That's blue. Then red. So we could, I think, fit it in here. Let me double check. This is another, yeah. It could fit in there, as long as this building was moved or removed. Let's see. Where else could we put it? It does not fit. So it could fit where the Drago tree nursery is. So that will be green. Because, you know, trees are there. And the giveaway for the cows. So give me 1 second. JFed, you already exist. Mr. Johns, aren't you an animal already? Maybe? Or maybe we're a colonist that died? I'm going to go with you were a colonist that died. Oh, you're in an outpost. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right. All right. So re-rolled to Zaleb. And to Devon the Dude. And last to, well, Godfather, you already have a character. Mahai Goku, or Mike. Well, yeah. You are now the Dreadnought. Perfect. Okay, so we have blue, red, green. I don't think that there's any other valid spots for it, really. Like, it's not... Well, I guess I could do yellow. Because I can move the cat temple somewhere else. So, where should the pyramid go? Blue, yellow, green, or red. I'll give you 5 minutes because it's kind of an important choice. Maybe it can be moved. That'd be pretty wild if you could just, like, reinstall it. And I'd imagine that's probably the case. Because the Sphinx can, which is kind of wild. Oh, good. We're already hitting Overhead Mountain. That sucks. I'll still easily be able to nest a ship in here, I think. But not a big fan of Overhead Mountains. So again, blue, red, yellow, green. So that you can see it. And I will make the opacity of this obnoxiously bright so that it's very, very clear where we're talking about. You like how the Sphinx dances during events? Well, thank you. Me too. He knows how to boogie. Or she. I don't know the gender of Sphinxes. You don't carve the underbelly, right? So maybe they're genderless. All right, what is going on up here? We have a plant strainer that we haven't decided who receives that. We did decide last stream that it's not a restricted thing. Anyone can get the trainer. So we just have to decide who actually gets it. And there we go. We've got overhead mountain in the way. Quite a lot of it. But it's not going to be a large spaceship, because not a lot of people are leaving. Or, oh, one person is leaving. I'll put it that way. Little hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Now you know what we're talking about? Yeah, one human is leaving this planet. I'm not even going to widen the tunnel. I am just going to drop the walls down. So that, so if you're wondering how I'll build the ship, it's going to be like walls here, and then I have all this as ship space. It's frighteningly close to the map edge, which makes me a little uncomfortable. But it's not like we're going to be able to easily stick the ship somewhere in the middle of the town. Plus, if I have it attached somewhat to the lab, that means that JFed can do the building. As long as JFed decides not to betray us and become a traitor bot. Which I built him myself, so I did not program him to be deceptive. Or so I think. Alright. I think it's pretty safe to call the poll a little early. Red is overwhelmingly winning. So, let me get rid of that. And kill the plans. Everything in this stockpile then is going to have to be removed. This stockpile is changing. So, we have a little... Well, actually, we have a lot of room here. When would we make that? Oh, this is for the hospital. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get rid of this stockpile entirely. And everybody will be told to haul that away. Except for maybe a few cooks. Because every time I do that, my cooks end up not cooking food for us, and then we starve. Camilla! Thank you for the resub. I also have some viewer submitted ideas, so let's add yet another goal to my already pretty full docket of building a ship reactor and a pyramid at the same time. As if I wasn't busy enough. Yeah, here we go. Voting on a backup goal. Or a secondary, tertiary. I guess it would be tertiary. Or, to be more specific, a goal that if I don't get to it, don't blame me. So, heal Sabin with the heal serum for her missing leg. Build bionics for Amun-Ra. Build a tomb. Make tier 1 robots for the maintenance river areas. And yeah, okay. Well, you guys know what that means. That means make a tier 1 robot for here and for here so that Amun-Ra doesn't have to go running out there to go repair things. Reinstall the servers to max out Shell Bell and Lady Shell, and build a sauna. Cool. Thank you for submitting those. I'm going to refund all of you. Wonderful goals that you all have suggested. I like them all. Would I admit that I didn't like them? No. I would just keep quiet. But those are really good goals. So, 2.5 minutes for that poll. And Android implants just got done. I'm going to do bionic organs because I'm not about to go poll when I already have one poll up. Do a little bit more. So the last thing I just researched is mind implants. So what mind implants do is allows you to gain, like, allows you to implant a brain chip, basically, into your robots to make them better at whatever you want them to be better at. So, like, for instance, if we want JFed to be better at building, we could give him a blueprints implant. If we're going to do that, it would have to be voted that I make mods for the robots, though. Because I'm not going to waste resources on something that you all don't agree upon. Poll's pretty split. Yeah, we could always have a tiebreaker too. Or I could do the top two options if they're not, you know, competing with one another. So, for instance, Sabin heal serum to her leg and bionics from Amon-Ra don't compete. So, it's pretty easy to do both. We have been sitting on heal serum for a long time. Wow, it has decayed considerably. But we have been sitting on heal serum for a long time. I think the reason we've been sitting on it is because there are some injuries that Amon-Ra could sustain that could not be healed by a biosculptor pod. For instance, a missing limb, which is exactly why you guys are voting on Sabin to get it. Now, for Amon-Ra, if he got a missing limb, obviously we could make a bionic, but if he got like a missing kidney or liver, well, missing liver would kill him. A missing kidney or lung, there is no bionic for that. So that is it's one of the reasons we might want to save it. But if you're voting for me to use it, that's fine too. Something that I just realized is I could definitely open up to guests. And I did get a YouTube comment, which I rather liked, which was I should, this made a marble, I guess that's fine. I should put firebomb shells over by the fire trap, not necessarily because anyone couldn't legally throw them. But, all right, looks like bionics from Amon-Ra and Sabin's healed leg is what I will also do. So, obtain Bastet Spear, build ship reactor, build pyramid and bionics, and heal Say. That is a lot of stuff. Alright, what bionics do we even want for him? So we already have 2 legs. I'm trying to think of what might be useful. A heart could be useful. A learning assistant would definitely be useful. A healing enhancer would definitely be useful. A bionic bladder and hygiene enhancer. So this makes him cleaner, and this makes him not have to pee all that much. Alright, I'm probably going to go with a heart first. Healing enhancer, and learning assistant. I'm going to specify that Lady Shelf should be the one to make these so that it doesn't tie up Amon-Ra to have to do the work. Zifi, is your cat still alive? You're right here. You're chilling. You're not that old. You're only 3 seasons old, so you're not even a year yet. Although, weren't you the one... Who was the one that got Valor... Okay, that was Skyra. Skyra was the one that got tail cut off by Valor. Which caused Valor to get removed, and then some people got pushed out to the... Oh, yes, Zaleb does have a... It caused some people to... We also sent some people to logging camps as well. You became a mix? Scottish mix. Who should get the plant drainer? Let's take a quick look. 15, 16, 15. Marcos probably could use it the most. But I'll write them all down. So we have Godfather, Thomas, Bros, Marcos. And then Flex. There's also people that are in the outpost, but I'm not including them. Sucks to be them, but I'm not including them. Doesn't it benefit the highest level best? So the way the skill trainers work is if you have a passion in the skill, that's who benefits the most. But there's also diminishing returns. So if you're passionate at level 1, you'll go from like level 1 to level 7. If you're passionate at level 19, or let's say you're passionate at level 18, you might go from level 18 to level 19. So the lower level you are and the more passionate you are, the more you'll benefit from it. Generally speaking, because there's chance involved, but generally speaking, that's the case. Because it takes fewer points to level up when you're low level. Now, the big question is, do we trust Elizabeth to do open heart surgery on Amun-Ra? I mean, yeah, that sketches me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. Sketches me out a little bit, but looks like the answer is gonna be yes. Look at Amun-Ra building. All right, more efficient robots. Cool. I'm gonna do one more of these. I will do advanced programming. Although I don't really want to give them personalities, so maybe I don't. Cure old age malfunctions. How's that? And then I'll poll about the next research again. Dr. Ela has not killed anyone yet in this series, but has a long history of killing people. Yoda's with us. Nothing bad can happen. I hope you're right. Oh, what the heck is happening? Okay. So, you know when you were saying Yoda's with us, nothing bad can happen? Okay, and then I immediately got attacked by a chicken. Okay. Chicken chaser. So Kitchen Head and Kilgore are not of our ideology, so that they're allowed to use ranged weapons. And then there's poor Zalep here, who is not of our ideology, but we have given Zaleb a tiny little stabbing dagger. Oh, they're preparing well, aren't they? And then, of course, Mr. Johns is a pacifist, yeah. A pacifist who's gonna be a human target. Ow. Yeah, push up. Any of them doctor here? Yeah, they all are able to doctor, so that should be fine. What is our chance to hit? Who should I be firing at? We have 15% and 7.5, so probably Dorbo, because they're closer. We're not even sure where Zaleb came from, true. Zaleb just sort of turned up and was like, I need help, come rescue me. And we're like, I guess? And then realized, yeah, we kind of don't want you. No offense. Alright, let's get chicken. Ow. Really took your time there, Zlep. Noted. Come on, Lumbercamp. Woo! We did one. We only... Oh, ouch. Again. Ouch. Okay, keep backing up. They should be leaving soon. Soon as... Oh, there we go. Can Crow, you die too. Maybe. Kilgore, where's your laser eyes when I need them? Okay. Outpost Battle 1. It's a little jarring when you win those, because it just snaps away. It's like, oh, what happened? Because it's the same effect that happens when you lose an outpost battle. It also disappears. So you're stuck for a second thinking, did I win? Did I lose? What happened? So our guys are super hauling to vacate the storage here. Macho, let's get the fire pot storages up. And once that storage is gone, I'll remove the roof and break down that building so I can build the pyramid there. What are they called? Fire bomb. I might want to call in... Oh, there's the Bionic Guard. I might want to call in a trade caravan. Here, Shelbo, you could do it. Because I have a lot of weapons, and I don't think my guests are going to buy them all. Just a lot of miscellaneous bows and other random garbage. How long is Sabin in the pod for? Yeah, probably about 15 days. Yep, 15 days on the money. Okay, just a few items left to be moved. Almost there. And Super Hall has been turned off. How's our meat? Oh, yeah, we have multiple elephants. We're fine. We are fine. I think Sabin's club got hauled away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for all 4 of these bionics to be available to be implanted before I do the surgery, so there's the least amount of downtime for Amun-Ra. It's basically throw all 4 in sequence. And then he wakes up. Well, hopefully he wakes up stronger. Alright, you guys want Marcos. I left that to be voted on a long time. How to do that? Marcos, let's get you anesthetized in the slave bed. I'll operate on you? Well, I can't really force the plant trainer on you, can I? Yeah, there's really no way for me to, like, force a plant trainer upon him. So I think the best I could do is to have him use it, which you guys voted for that, but it does seem a little violating of the rules, but whatever. Trainer. Plant. Skill trainer. No, don't. No, Where'd you... Oh, cheeky... He just moved it like 5 feet. Copy and... paste. Okay, there we go. Don't look at it, just use it. So we went from 10 to 13, not bad. Not bad at all. Amun-Ra's quiet quitting. Well, he's not paid, so I wouldn't say he's acting as wage. Although he is a god, so... Yep. There's the healing enhancer. Now the bionic eye. And then the learning assistant. Okay, the roof has been removed. Next up, we remove the structure. And probably the floors as well. I wonder why the farmers haven't been resowing this. All of the growers have like high priority grow jobs, but they're just not resowing. Yeah, let me. Oh, here, bro. Yep. They're working the Drago tree. That makes sense. At this point, I'm not going to sow any more Drago trees because we have 5k wood that will probably last us. Plus, we have a logging. What's it called? A logging outpost. And the logging outpost yields in 9 days, which will be another almost 1,000 wood. It seems to me that you could probably game that so that you send a whole bunch of people into the outpost at the last second. I don't know, I haven't actually tried this, but you send a bunch of people at the last second to then all of a sudden get a lot more timber for your buck. Does it work like that, or am I wrong? Because it seems like it scales to the amount of people that are in the outpost, but the timer has no connection to the outpost, so it's like you could just throw... I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Okay. I think these sculptures are done. Those were for the hospital rooms. I'm not sure how comfortable the people in the hospital are going to be with, like, giant bladed sculptures looming over them. I, for one, would not be comfortable, but, yeah. I guess it really doesn't matter how I feel. Marcos is confused. Oh, because he was still anesthetized. Oopsie. I forgot to remove that. Well, you got drugs for free. So, congrats. Another thing that I probably want to start planning now is... instead of peas, let's go with hops. Because we don't have any booze. And, well, I want some. This was fiber corn. This too will be... actually, let's do Tinctoria. Just call that dye. Because we're low-ish on Tinctoria, so it wouldn't be terrible to run at least one. Cheers. A fire starting spree. Oh, good. And you're really close to the lab. Like, that's not going to be an issue. Yeah, cut it out. Actually, words of serenity. You're unconscious. Amun-Ra decides to just max out your brain in a... shh. These were not the fires you were looking for kind of way. Okay. That's the eye, so all we're waiting is on the learning assistant And then Lady Shell is going to have to make a whole lot of advanced components because I just used all of them. I purposely queued up 16 components knowing that I could make 4 bionics out of it. What happens to the outpost when they get back? I'm going to leave the outpost out there unless you guys vote for me not to. I wasn't planning on removing the outpost people from the outpost. I was planning on just leaving them there to continually timber cut. Okay, cure old age malfunctions is done. So what research do you want me to do? I could continue with the Android research, although there's not a whole lot left in the Android research tree. I could do the higher tech bathroom stuff, but then we would need to move Amun-Ra's bathroom, or probably his entire bedroom, into the lab. Or vanilla research, that's fine too. There's still a whole bunch of that left to do, I think. We're running out of space for stuff? I could always make more space. There's always more space to be made. One thing that I just noticed is the this lab is not bug proof. It's too warm. So let me chill it a bit more. How's our power then? We have 0 excess power? No, we have 800, we have about 1,000 watts excess. Cool. Okay. It's now cold enough. Still waiting on this to be chunked. Then the other question is, do I make the pyramid here? Yeah, I'm gonna make the pyramid there. All right, transport pod just got researched because it was in the way. It's one of those. We have nothing better to do, and it looks like you guys want me to do vanilla research. We're whipping through vanilla research like crazy. All right, Amun-Ra, it is time, friend. Bionic Eye, Bionic Heart, Learning Assistant, Healing Enhancer. I would normally predict for whether or not he would survive these things, but I dare not do so. I don't want to jinx it. Elizabeth, it's all up to you. Please don't kill me. So we have a slightly dirty barracks because of the quarry makes it slightly dirty, but that's not going to affect it too badly. All right, there we go. Eye's done. Heart is done. It is a little creepy that now I have just a human heart. Learning Assistant is done, so he learns a little bit faster. And last but not least, the Healing Enhancer. And that went smooth as well, so he heals faster. Nice. What else did I research here? So in bionic replacements, I could do more of the general bionics. I could do a detoxifier stomach, so he never gets food poisoning. Neurocalculator, he doesn't really need because we already have research bots. Skin hardening, I don't want to do until I also get flesh shaping because I don't want to make him ugly. And I could do a coagulator so he doesn't bleed as quickly. That wouldn't be a terrible one. But I think I have now satisfied the bionics requirement, so I'm going to remove that from the goals here. So now it's heal Sabin with serum. Do not drop that on your head. There's a roof there. Just don't do it. Okay. I watched. carefully. So the idea here is to stick like a ship reactor somewhere in here once I build the other walls. He's a self-made man? Yeah, I mean, he made robots to make him better. It was the only way that I could possibly do it, and it has worked out. He is seeking divinity through transhumanism. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.